You're supposed to start
This is the
talking
part
when
where
you
you
hit the
talk.
0.
Oh, right. Okay, so basically, Harvick roll the barrel. Wait, do I have to start over, don't I?
No, it's fine. This is exactly the awkward
That's fine,
introduction
just
we
go.
love.
Yeah, just go.
Harvick rolled a barrel, and this thing came out of the ground and ate it. And then, Lord Silverstar basically held it, confused it a bit, and then we ganged up on it, and then it almost died, and then Tabrin pretty much finished it off. And then at night, I was watching, and then it disappeared, and we decided to not pursue whatever took it, because, whatever took it did not even leave a trail. So now we're going to Raketh, and then we are picking stuff off the floor. I touched the frog. It didn't feel well. And now we are at another camp where possibly bacon will happen. We're on our way to Raketh.
That's pretty much it, right? I think that pretty much covers everything. So you're watching at night. I need to roll some dice. That's the dice that I wanted to roll. And then that one. And then that one.
Curing
passes
is
without
basically
incident.
the same as brewing, right? So I can just push this button to make the bacon? Makes
Which
bacon.
button?
Boom! Bacon.
Sure. You'll have bacon in a week of curing. And then, 3 weeks of aging. If you don't want it to taste like crap. Nothing happens during the night. You wake up, you have breakfast. Harvick starts some ham curing, or some bacon curing. And in about 3 weeks, we'll have some. What's the plan? Continue on? Traveling through the forest, heading towards the ruins of Raketh?
Traveling through the forest.
Plans for the day while traveling through the forest.
If I
I
put
will
on your
ask
bacon,
people
will that
questions
uncure it?
about.
Will that unbacon it?
If you cast a cure on
If you
it,
do what to it?
it's not alive.
If I cast Cure Wounds on your bacon, will that unbacon it?
You would have needed to cast it while it was
No, I'm
still
pretty
squealing
sure-
with your arrow in it for it to have any effect.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it will do
So
absolutely
it might be help. But make it more hit points.
So make it harder to punch the bacon.
I
to
don't-
death.
I don't think that the pork belly
Chewier?
has hit points to restore.
So, do we think that any of these things we found are the missing ingredient for the recipe that we had worked out to make Breed come back?
Well,
We think that
Only
you should
something
try
that's
those white lilies.
Something that's mind-numbing.
We found a numbing thing. I gave you the numbing thing. Put it in his mind.
so far, all you've got to work on is Din telling you this makes you numb and sleepy, this is for fun, and Nima touching a frog that made his fingers go burnies. That's all of the information you've got right now. You would have to sit down and experiment and test and stuff and science to be able to know for sure. But I mean, you could play around with it, like chew on a bit of the bark or eat a poppy leaf.
Maybe make a tea out of it. Don't just eat it. I'll make you a tea.
While we walk?
It's hard to boil water when we walk, but when we camp, I will.
I'm going to taste
Question.
the
What?
poppy leaf.
Oh.
You're going to taste a poppy leaf?
Mm.
But your tongue will... Okay.
Roll a constitution save.
This seems like a bad idea.
That's a fantastic idea. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Din.
Okay.
I mean, Harbeck, you've been blind, deaf, parasitically
And
infected.
From the rest of the hour, Harbeck's tongue grows 10 sizes and he can't speak.
Harbeck, your tongue goes completely numb, and
I don't think I can do that accent. I don't think I can do Harbeck plus numb tongue at the same time.
you'll just have to do Llama Chomp with a numb tongue, because the numb tongue is more important than the Harbeck at this
That
point.
doesn't mean we're not going to try. We'll try to do it. Got a fat tongue thing going. That's what I've got.
Right.
I can't move a tongue.
I told you shouldn't do
Harbeck
that.
likes to do things to himself. Got it. What are we finding at Raketh exactly? What are we
That is so
expecting?
inappropriate.
Last time I passed, mostly Raketh is on our way, but last time I was in the area, I left something stashed at Raketh and had to leave in a hurry and left it there. And I think that since we're going to be passing by, we can stop and collect it.
So it's a safe
What is
spot.
it?
Well, it's been a number of years since I was there last. It's a book.
Okay. What are the odds we're walking into an ambush?
Lord
Very low.
Silverstar would
No.
not lead us into an ambush.
No, not you. Like the whatever knows
the-
we're around.
I can't imagine anyone would have any reason to think that we would be passing through the ruins of Raketh. I can't imagine. I mean, it's possible that the ruins are no longer as unoccupied as they once were, but it will not be specifically an ambush for us. That would be almost unimaginable.
Okay. Just had to bring it up. Wanted to know what we're getting ourselves into.
That's right. The ambush is on the other side of the mountain range that we're looking into. It's
That
over
also
on
won't
the
be
other side.
Harvick, can you write that down?
That also won't be an
He
ambush.
said
Rub
the
poppy
ambush
leaves
is
on my
the
fingers
other
so I
side
can't
of the
write either.
mountain range. Don't worry. I'll translate. He said the ambush is on the other side of the mountain range,
Oh, so he knows.
which makes it not
That
an
won't
ambush,
really be
technically.
an ambush either. The elves are, though a hard people, they are not entirely unreasonable. I think that we stand a fair chance of getting into Thakon without direct
I feel like
incident.
all of the ones that we have met have been remarkably unreasonable.
You actually conversed with
Silverstar.
No, but Harbeck has a
Is
lot.
there an elven tradition where we can hold up a white flag of peace? Like a parlay. Any way elves will not attack on sight.
People do trade with the elves of other races. There's no reason to presume getting into the city there's going to be any sort of attack. Just like any city, behave ourselves. Not like we did in VR and we burned down the inn, but behave ourselves and, and we're going to be fine.
Wait, we did what?
Was the
The elves are a
For
bit...
us, that's
Nothing.
pretty well behaved.
It exploded. It didn't burn.
have the,
And probably didn't help it much.
The
Go ahead,
Right,
Harbeck.
serial killers. I almost forgot about that part.
The elves are a bit more isolationist than other nations. Getting past their borders will not be quite so simple as simply walking through. However, you're right. They do trade. There are certainly outsiders in the borders of Thakon. I think that we may be able to convince them to let us in. And
All the ones that we've met try to kill Harbeck.
numb tongue is so much worse than deaf. Because at least when I couldn't hear them, I could still shout at them.
Well, Harvick does look different now. Maybe they're just looking for a dwarf that doesn't have a golden beard, and they're like, "That's not the Harvick we know. Let's just let this dwarf pass. He's all good."
They were
They
looking.
were looking for Harbeck. Oh, they weren't looking for Harbeck. They were looking for Silver Star.
They were looking for Beak.
No.
They were Beak.
Right. Whatever.
Breach? Breach of what? What?
Brieg. They were looking for Brieg.
Oh. Well,
He
he's
looks
not here
suspiciously
technically.
like Silver
Can we tell him
Star.
that? That's yeah.
This is his evil twin. Sure, we'll see how they do with that.
So, forest, eh?
Yeah, forest. What are you doing in the forest? Was the question.
Traveling.
I mean,
Translating for
Harbeck was-
Brieg. Or for Harbeck.
Harbeck was nomming on a poppy leaf, which is
And I can't talk. Can't tell the words.
nobody else is doing
Stars.
anything.
Silver Star is alternately thinking about how he's going to.
I'm
get the
weirdly
party into
watching
take
like
on.
for ambushes. I guess I'm pretty I'm being really cautious about where we are right now because I'm a little paranoid about what just happened. You know the.
Hey, Harbeck. I grabbed some water from the pool of water inside the ruins of Flagra. You want to try a drop or two and see what that does?
Couldn't hurt.
More science. He said it couldn't hurt.
I'll get a couple drops from the vial of pool water from the ruins of Flagra and put it on his tongue.
It like just touches your tongue and you don't feel it and you don't taste it like at all. You have no sense of taste.
Did it put it in yet?
Did you put it in yet?
That's what she said.
That's how it's going. Ah, damn it! You're too quick. You had to, right? You had to. Harbeck, you notice that there's water dribbling in your beard, and you come to the realization that you can't taste anything.
Oh, that's the problem. I hope that goes away.
Relatively unlikely that the
Maybe it
will
does
be
nothing.
permanent.
Okay.
But
You continue to walk through the forest. After
Harbeck
a day of
considers
walking,
chewing on some of the
Harbeck-
bark, but then realizes that if he can't feel his tongue, that's probably not super safe.
You continue walking through the forest. Harbeck, about an hour later, your tongue slowly returns to normal. You start off being able to taste the inside of your mouth. Now, as somebody who has once lost his sense of taste due to anesthesia and gotten it back, that is incredibly weird, because you can taste the inside of your mouth at all times, but you can't taste the inside of your mouth because of sensory overload. Like, your body just ignores the taste. So, Harbeck, for the first time since you were a wee dwarf, before memory, you taste the inside of your mouth, which is very, very strange. But that's the first thing you taste, which you probably immediately wash away with the taste of beer. But the
Wonder
it's
if I
unusual.
can taste this beer. I can't.
I suspect the inside of Harbeck's mouth kind of always tastes a little bit like beer.
Just a little bit like it, yeah. That's where dwarves cultivate their yeast colonies for making beer. It's just inside their mouth.
no.
Ew.
Been traveling. Yeah, I know,
Little
right?
bit of candidiasis.
Says the dentist. Oh, really? So, you get to the edge of the lake. You're a couple of miles away from the ruins of Raketh. You can see the silhouette of the ruined towers on a bluff overlooking the lake across the way. But it is late at night. You could continue on, or you could skirt around the lake tomorrow and arrive in the late afternoon.
I don't think we're in so much of a rush that I think we should push through the night.
I vote for a late afternoon.
Now, in saying that, the ruins of Raketh would be an excellent camp location. It's on a raised cliff. It's an old fortress. It's on a bluff above a lake. It would be a much safer place to camp than by the lake.
I assume we're too far away to really determine if there are any signs of occupation.
How late would we
yeah,
get
it doesn't
there
look like
if we
there's any
pushed
kind of
on?
occupation.
Like sunrise?
It would
Just
be
camp here.
No. It'd only be a couple of hours. Like,
Jen, what do you think?
yeah, like 7 or 8 at night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's
We
go.
should go to the ruins.
So we're going to push
I
onto the
could have
ruins.
fished at night.
think-
Alright.
You can
Well-
still fish at night.
Trust Din's instinct on this one and press forward.
But if
Okay.
Din ever suggests leaving
Din's
the forest,
usually right on these things.
you leave the forest.
Mm-hmm. Din,
Yeah.
what they're asking you.
Yeah, I think we should go to the ruins.
Okay. So the party's going to the ruins.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. You push onto the ruins of Raketh. It's not a big keep by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually quite small, more like a manor. But it was clearly quite opulent, carved from marble, the entire thing. Somebody or some bodies who were incredibly rich used to live here. The architecture is of elven construction, but not in the modern elven style, in an ancient elven style. And it's quite interesting, but it is very much in disrepair. And I'm going to do a thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I'm in a place.
Ooh, it was music.
Well, isn't this the spiffiest place that we've been at?
This was
Okay.
clearly a terrible idea. You can tell because the DM has it light mapped.
Who is this DM you speak
I think
of?
I just failed a perception check.
Yeah. Okay, so some of you are going to be able to see different things to other people. What's the yes, Tabrin, that is 120 feet.
Yeah, I can literally see that much. Well, pretty
but
much of this much, but
Tabrin should be able to see like 120 feet, and everybody else should be able to see much less.
Yeah.
Just that I set it up correctly. Yeah, it's nighttime now. So
this looks like a good place
You're
to stop
approaching
and
the
check
ruins.
on my bacon.
I'm going to approach.
it hasn't been 3 weeks.
Well, no, but you gotta check on it
okay,
because it's
you gotta check on it regularly. Okay.
Okay,
So, yeah, welcome to the ruins of Raketh. Silverstar, somewhere in this place you stashed a book. You think?
you think?
This is a somewhat odd thing to say, but I'm not really sure where that book that I was looking for is hidden. I wasn't quite myself when I stashed it away.
Who? What are you?
So, have you never heard that turn of phrase before?
Well, I've heard the term phrase, but never have I met
In your
someone with
case, it
whom it
can
might
mean a
be
lot of
quite
things.
literal.
I'm really not sure what you're talking about.
Right? Neither am I. That's totally. You are absolutely an elf.
Oh, this conversation. So we
Promise I have
don't
no
know
idea what
where
you're
we're
talking
going.
about. No, I rather I would request your assistance, perhaps not now, but in the morning, perhaps you could help me look around the ruins and see if we can find that book. I suspect it will be very valuable to all of us, really. It may be our ticket for getting into Thacon.
Where do you suggest we set up camp?
I don't know. There are seasoned campaigners amongst us. The most defensible location, I suspect.
Hold up.
Did we just lose Babs? We just lost Babs, didn't we?
Yeah.
A little bit.
This place looks very well decorated. Aren't there beds somewhere here?
No. Shh. I see something.
You see something, Tavern?
Yeah, what is this?
Is what?
I'm pinging it.
It's awkward because I don't have multiple tokens. It's an old campfire pit, although you probably can't see it from where you are because that is slightly raised.
Because of the height.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's
I can't
no light
3D
or
map
anything.
for lighting, unfortunately. That should be the next thing they implement.
Oh, I should probably follow Orby.
Or be the wonder camera.
Don't follow Orby.
I think finding a place that is
Now who
elevated
vanished?
and comfortable should be what we're looking for.
Well, there are stairs up here.
Oh, indeed.
Are there beds?
Well,
I can't
I know
see
you
up
have
there.
a-
I know there's stairs.
Wait.
I know that I mentioned that I've been to the ruins before, but it's been quite some time, and I remember relatively little of it.
Wasn't the plan to camp
at the risk
at
of
the
going
ruins,
way
not
too far
necessarily in the ruins? Could we consider that maybe outside is nice this time of evening?
I thought that the entire point of coming to the ruins was to find a more defensible place to rest. Seems
Right,
like
up here on the
would
hill
make that
instead of
criteria
with
better.
trees everywhere. But, I mean, do you know how long it takes to clear a ruins and make sure that it's safe inside? You've been an adventurer. Surely you've been inside ruins before.
Right, this is a
Couple
relatively
of interesting-
small manor.
Couple of interesting facts. So you've probably noticed the massive rocks
Yeah.
seem to have impacted the ground with some force. That's exactly what they are. There's also a massive pit. Huge, great big hole over here, which you probably noticed, depending on
Wow.
your sight range.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
A massive hole.
I want to go peek down it.
Okay. You look down,
Because look-
inky black depths. It goes down. You can't see the bottom.
Harbeck kicks
Is it
the rock over the
possible
side.
that
I cast
Something
light on the rock as it goes by.
You throw
possible
a
that something exploded from there and is the resulting rubble and debris from whatever created this massive hole? Does it
possibly.
look more like it exploded or caved in?
It's hard to tell. Like when you look at the hole, like you can see the hole now, the whole of the hole, all of the hole, the whole hole. It could be that something impacted and caused a crater. It could also be that something burst forth and created like that spread out pattern. Whatever it is, it went straight through the floor of the manor, which is carved marble.
Yikes.
Maybe we should have stayed in the forest.
So dropping a lighted rock down the hole, does that reveal anything?
It goes down and down and down until it's almost like a star twinkling in the darkness.
I'd recommend not falling down that hole.
Right, so we should
There's
set up
a-
camp like maybe 10 feet over
There's
there.
a fire pit up here. There's a fire pit up here.
Fire pit
I like
is
fire.
old.
I can make tea.
The fire pit is old, like years old.
Really
it's clearly
old.
a fire pit.
This looks like a good place to camp. Somebody else camped here.
I have a bad
Yeah.
feeling about this.
This is why we came here, right? To
Yeah.
find a better camping spot. Well, here we are.
Maybe this is where you camped years ago when you hid the book.
I'm gonna make a fire in that fire pit.
The
It's entirely possible.
the sort of back of the building that you can see the exposed section is a drop off, a significant drop off. Like not easily scalable. Probably somewhere between 45 and 50 feet off the ground, with how the cliffs sort of fall away from it as well. It's quite a ways down. Other than that, there seems to be like 3 entrances into this room. The front stairs you came in, and then the left and right stairs, which both head into slightly raised rooms, slightly elevated rooms.
Perhaps we should
Either side.
check the adjoining rooms just to make sure that we're alone before we set up camp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, which one first? Left or right? Oh, we're gonna split up?
Obviously,
Great idea.
I'll take the one on the
both
right
at
with
once is
Tabard.
the best plan. I remember one time we tried that inside a vampire's inn or something, and it went super
Everything's
well.
good here.
This side's clear.
I don't like this at all.
Do keep an eye open for that book. Is it the disturbing music that's making you nervous?
What music? Do you hear something?
You know, that haunting melody that makes you think that combat is imminent?
This side goes
Do
around
we
the school.
see any books?
Are you searching the rooms as you go?
I really hope we find
I
it
think that
before
would
we
take too
go to
much
sleep.
time. We're really mostly just looking at.
Just
finding
making
a
sure
place
there's
to sleep.
nothing bitey or
Yeah,
stabby in any of these
It's
rooms.
late, I think. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just a pretty cursory glance to make sure that we're alone in the ruins.
For now.
I assumed that would be the case.
I think we're alone now.
Think we're alone.
Okay. Who wants to take first watch?
I got it.
Harbeck volunteers for breakfast watch.
I hope I can fall asleep in this creepy place.
Which mushroom
I'll take
should I
second.
cook into everyone's breakfast
Lord.
tomorrow morning?
Lord Silverstar, you will note, pointedly does not volunteer to take a watch again, because he's kind of a turd.
Also, that's super weird for an elf, because usually the elf's just like, I have to sleep anyway. Also, usually
Yeah,
the elf
usually
is
they take
taller
second
than the
watch.
dwarf, but we won't point that out in character.
Yeah.
Again.
Unfortunately, this elf doesn't actually have any elven racial bonuses. It turns out he's not an elf. So,
But don't tell him that,
Don't tell me that.
because you will get
All right,
slapped.
perceptions. Sabrin, Din, and Harbeck.
I'm so good.
Nice.
You would think 50% of the
making
time that
breakfast.
the number on the die would be a 2-digit number, and you would be wrong.
55% of the time, right? Slightly more.
Yeah,
than half.
because 10 through 20, yeah. There's no 0 on that thing.
you would be wrong.
Okay, so Din, you were taking second watch, correct?
Indeed.
Okay. Let me light your fire. There we go. Fire's been lit. And the party is camping. Okay. Din. It's late at night. It's quiet.
Yes.
It's peaceful. You're patting your wolf as he snoozes lying next to you. When you hear the sound of rocks, like, clattering against rocks. It's the kind of noise you'd get if you threw a pebble down a cliff.
Or if you were climbing up one and knocked something loose.
Yeah, that would make a similar noise.
Can you say one of these walls was a cliff?
Yeah, this one over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look down it.
I'm gonna go look down the cliff.
Yeah, is there anybody there?
Yeah, there is actually.
Oh, is it a lot of anybody's?
There are 4 spryjacks climbing up the cliff.
Oh. I'm gonna shoot a boom arrow at him.
You're going to shoot a what? A boom arrow?
It turns out they scare real easily.
Okay. Is everybody ready to get woken up?
I don't know that ready to get woken up is a thing.
I had a bad feeling. When I wake up, I'm just gonna say I knew it.
I'm just gonna shoot at the one in the middle, maybe.
Okay. Roll an attack.
I did. Oh, my connection has been interrupted. Did you see it? I got a 17. Does a 17 hit?
We don't have that yet.
I love that Din's idea of keeping watch is, oh, don't worry, I will just scare them away so you guys can stay asleep. I'll scare them away with my longbow of thundering so you guys can sleep.
Okay. Yes, a 17 will hit.
She's gone. She has vanished from the call.
Again. So unfortunate. But yes, a 17 will hit, and we'll do 17 shoddy piercing damage. Am I right? 17 was what you rolled? How many hit points have I got? That many? Okay. And let's see if it makes its climbing check. Oh, natural 20 will do. Okay, you hit it square in the face, and it continues to climb. With renewed vigor as well. Now that it realizes it's been spotted, it stops trying to make itself be quiet. And instead starts to scale rather rapidly. These things have, like, long swords slung across their back like great swords. For those who might have missed the description, these are small ape-like humanoids. They're only about 2.5 foot tall, and their green skin ends in bare bone on their hands, feet, and face. So they have this really ghoulish appearance. They also, the party has seen them doing such, wield human-sized weapons in their tiny little hands, which is very strange. Like, they will use a human-sized longsword as a longsword, even though they're tiny. 2 sizes smaller than a human. So, they're rather weird in that respect.
And now they're moving faster.
And they are now climbing up quicker.
Are we awake?
Everybody's waking up, so I'm going to need some initiative rolls from everybody, please. Of course. Do.
Boom.
Wow, we all really feel like
I am crazy awake right now.
They got a 0.
Wait, what did I roll? That. Okay. Descending.
Oh, that's saddening.
Okay, Habik. You wake up very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And You see Din standing with her bow aimed down the cliff face.
I run to the cliff face.
You look down and you see 4 Spryjacks almost at the top.
Can I stand where I just put myself?
Yep, sure.
Great.
Leaning up against the boulder.
How far down are they?
Only about 5 feet down from where you are.
So they're almost to the top?
Yep.
Are any of them in front or behind the others?
No, they're all about the same. They're very
Okay.
coordinated.
Harbeck gets his morning Tai Chi action going. And kablamo.
Ew. Okay. With rewarded to shove and pull a creature, the target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 15 bludgeoning damage. It is either knocked prone or pulled up to 25 feet closer to Harbeck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll my dexterity saving throw.
That is a good plan.
Which is reasonably good, but I'm going to give myself disadvantage because I'm currently clinging to the face of a cliff. And a 13 will fail.
Sweet. So,
you got
prone while
yoinked?
climbing, does that mean fall down the cliff? Or should I pull this guy up top
Yes.
so I can wallop him?
If you knock him prone, you are effectively, like, slapping him
Detaching him.
horizontal. Yeah.
Great. So, Harbeck's water baseball bat swats one of the little things off the cliff. Smack him.
Does it make the little twing sound that the baseball
we should
bat
make a
makes
little water
in
finger
Smash
and
Brothers?
do thoink.
Flick. Splat. He falls to the bottom of the cliff and dies. Breek. You're the next to wake up.
I will also, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can do that again if I need to, so I can get to the top of the cliff and see one of them, and then I'm going to tell it a very funny joke.
Yes.
Okay. The one closest to you, I assume?
Yeah, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Spryjack falls off a cliff. Not this joke
mine's
again.
only
Okay, it laughs so hard that it falls prone, which, when you're 50 feet up a cliff face,
Yay, prone.
bad choice.
Splat. Okay. It's now the Spryjack's turn.
This is so
Kinda like a
freaking
joke.
awesome.
Good
That
news
was
is these
hilarious.
guys are fast.
He laughed himself to death.
The two that are on the cliff face climb up the cliff face. What have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
More
8.
of them.
Oh.
Okay. Next we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Gigantius. 1, 2,
God.
3, 4, 5. Hi, Gigantius.
Oh, man.
Okay.
There are many of these.
That is, let me just make sure I haven't like missed any tokens I've got hiding anywhere. Surprised you didn't see any of them actually. Yes, okay, that's all of them. Here we go.
Do you have them all hiding in the walls? Sometimes
Yeah.
I hide things in the walls.
Yes, yes I did. And behind walls and things. So, it is that, okay, plus that many. Gargantius.
Yes.
My first attack crits. My second attack will
Wait,
19
it doesn't
hit.
crit. I feel lucky. Let me just roll the d20.
Everyone has the 17 temps too.
Yes, you do. Except for Din, because she couldn't hear the speech.
Alright, it didn't
Right.
crit. It missed. And then because
Okay.
it missed, I will riposte that.
Okay.
And I'll do the attack. Plus, I get to reroll that damage. And then the, what is it, D8 for superiority dice?
Yep.
Okay.
So 16 points of damage in total, against the one that hit you, or the one that missed you, which was this one. Bring it down to that many. Okay,
God,
the
I
second
love
one
this feat.
does a 19 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah, by 1. Or I guess 2, because equal is... Okay. So I'll get rid of my temp HP. Wait, that temp HP, did it fall off?
No, it doesn't.
From the other
You
night?
still have it.
No.
Alright, cool.
I'm
It's
going
gone.
to do... yeah, that's pretty annoying, pretty bad. 7 points of damage.
Alright. I'll take that.
Okay, so that's the 2 that could attack there. Silver Star. The first one attacks you. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oh.
You just got stabbed twice.
Okay. I accept being stabbed twice.
You accept being stabbed twice, okay. For a total of 14 points of damage.
Deal. I now have 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. Next on the list is Tavern. Tavern, what would you like to do?
Starting with this guy here. He's going to take my first Eldritch Blast.
Pushing little projects off a cliff.
17 to hit.
17 will actually miss.
Okay, second one goes to him.
Yay for size armor bonuses.
No.
That one missed. And the third one,
Yeah, that one will hit.
Got him.
That one hits.
he
Yeah.
takes 9 damage and is pushed 10 feet. And then I gotta check how far 30 feet is here. Oh, is it the actual squares work? Okay.
Yep.
We're good. I'm gonna back up over here.
Okay.
And I'm good to
that's
go.
Good, Gintius.
Right, so... Dang, they're not... Are they close enough for me to sweep? Anyway, I'm gonna attack the one immediately in front of me.
Okay.
And when I do that, let me see. How close is the other one? 10? I don't think my sword is 10 feet long.
If you take
No.
a step to the up,
Yeah.
you're adjacent to both of them.
You can
Oh,
take a
that'll-
step to the up.
That'll do. That'll do. It's, Dang. What is with all these 1s and 2s? So I'm only gonna AoE one of them. And I'm guessing the third one missed, but where is sweeping attack? Class action. Da-da-da-da-da.
Like the lawsuit.
Yeah.
1 damage. Okay. Right. So you deal 16 to this guy and 1 to that guy. and then you deal 15 to this guy, which splats him. Okay. And then we're on to Din's turn. Din.
Well, I'm
What would you like to
super
do?
annoyed that guy didn't die the first time. So I'm gonna shoot him again.
Going to shoot him again.
That's right. I'm gonna use this time. I'm gonna shoot him 2 times, because I can do that.
With the fancy metal piercing.
That's
Ooh.
right, with a crit. What?
He is super, super, super dead.
That's right!
Full of
That's
arrows
what I
and super
said.
dead. Harvick. Back to the top of the initiative order.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Boo, boo, boo. Oh, perfect. That is, wait. Start the arrow on yourself. Good, that'll do.
Oh, there's more.
Harbeck is pretty
Did
quick.
not see that.
How fast am I? Am I 45 or 40?
I think
I
you're
only go
40.
40 feet. Disaster. That'll do though. That'll get there. We're gonna go to here and give these guys some roasty toasty. Harbeck runs over and breathes deeply and blows fire through the sparks in his fingertips. And we're just gonna give these guys one of these.
Toasty. One, the closest. Bottom, top. Pass, fail, fail. So the front guy takes 6 damage. Bringing him down to that many. And the 2 guys in the back take 13 each.
Then I flourish with my quarterstaff that I never actually attack with because it looks awesome and intimidating.
Silver Star.
Let's see.
Slap! Quarterstaff flourish.
So I come down here and I look around for a second, and then I look over at these spray jacks and I say, burn. And a wall of fire appears ringing around them. They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
Helps if I type correctly. Which ones are you putting it around? The 3 on the stairs?
Yeah, these 3.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice and tight, so it just covers like.
Well, you just
this
draw it on if you
area.
want in your yellow. Okay. Pass. What did you say it was? DC 17?
Yeah.
Pass, fail, fail. So
1 second, let me roll it.
Ooh.
20 fire damage.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I don't know why it spit out so many dice. It was only 5d8, but that's what it actually rolled. I don't know what all those
So
ones are. Oh, it's because I have can crit marked. It cannot.
Right.
But it only rolled the. Anyway, they take 20 damage.
Yeah.
And
So
that
10 to the front guy.
that
and
wall
20
is
to
1
the
foot
other.
thick, and
Yep.
one side of it makes everything within 5 or 10 feet of it burn. So when it either enters the wall for the first time on its turn, or if it ends its turn inside that ring, it takes that damage again.
Okay.
So if it tries to cross through it, it burns, or if they end their turn inside it, they will burn.
Rude. That's really rude. I'm totally not happy about that. Harbeck.
Ready.
Harbeck. You currently have the quarterstaff in your hands, correct?
Yep.
Excellent. This guy's going to move to here. This guy's going to move to here. This guy is going to do a thing.
Uh-oh.
This guy
Wait,
runs
where
to
did you
here,
get the quarterstaff?
and he's had the quarterstaff always.
I don't use it very
He
often.
just very rarely uses it.
Slaps people around with his fists, and then he brandishes his quarterstaff menacingly.
This guy makes a snatch for something on your belt.
Uh-oh. I hope he drinks it.
Oh no. He's going for something that is big and chunky and heavy and metal.
Uh-oh. He's about to drink it.
The Stein.
Roll reflex save.
Boom. Oh, I have to type things. I can't just click the thing and say boom.
Boom.
Doesn't want the tiny bone hands to touch him. Why didn't it go? Go.
Boom.
There. All right.
18.
Good.
18 isn't good enough.
But an 18
This
is
thing
really
manages
good.
to... 18 is really good. You're right. 18 is really good. But my 19 is better.
Rude.
It snatches and grabs hold of your Stein
Oh no.
off your hip and immediately runs away around this corner.
That's what it thinks.
Yeah, dex save, dark section. I just call it reflex because it is a reflex save. Now, who else do we have left? We have this guy here.
Curse of vanishing Babs. Every time.
She'll be back. She'll be back. This Spryjack is going to step back away from Gargintius.
It provokes an opportunity attack, I assume.
Nah, not when it's just stepping away like that. It's not running away,
Alright,
it's just
then.
stepping away. And it grabs something off of its belt out of a little pouch, which is small and it looks like black, oily stuff wrapped in a cloth. And it hurls it
Crap.
at the rock next to Din.
Wow,
And-
that's far. It's got an arm on him.
And it succeeds. The black, sticky, satchel-y thingy sticks to the side of the rock that Din is standing next to. These three Spryjacks I'm just going to delete because they're either going to walk through the wall, which will kill them, or end their turn, which will kill them. So they are effectively dead. And the two that are flanking Harbeck are both going to try and poke him with their swords. I crit you, and do I hit you with a 20?
Yes.
I do? Okay, I hit you twice then. One of
What's
which is
his
a
armor
crit.
class?
18.
Oh wait, no, I don't hit you. Actually,
17.
now that I think about it.
Why not?
Yeah, because I don't.
Okay.
I can't tell you. There's a reason, but I can't tell you. But I don't hit you.
But 20's totally higher than my armor class.
What? Yeah, it absolutely is higher than your current armor class.
Okay.
The blade is turned away by a shimmering wall of force.
Oh. Good. I did that on purpose, I'm
you-
sure.
You take a total of, oh, well, that was terrible, 10 damage from the crit attack that hit you.
I keep
But that's
clicking
it.
invite for Babs. How much? 10 damage?
And she's busy. 10 damage. I'll give her a try. Apparently, it won't let you, but maybe it'll let me. Babs.
There you
I'm
go.
2 people.
Success.
Oh, I was 2 people.
Tavern.
Alright, I am going to... first Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay.
Okay. 21. Push 10 feet.
That's irrelevant.
Sorry. Okay, don't need to.
Splash.
So I'll hit the one opposite. 15's not going to do it. And the last one.
22 will hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
And
Hang on, that guy should be missing hit points already. Yeah. Yep.
Put him up to this square.
Okay. Good Gintius.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going
4,
to
5.
home run the Spyjack in front of me.
Okay.
I don't know what, like, I'm gonna use my sword, but like as the width of it, so that I can just. So I don't think it's gonna be so much of an attack as it is an action. I don't know. What should I roll for that?
So you're just trying to hit it with the flat of your blade instead of like.
Yeah, like this part, like
Yeah.
you know, and okay, so I want to like home run it. Is
just
that
roll an
athletics? Or roll an
No, it's just
attack?
an attack.
All right. Cool. I have to scroll down so far for weapons sometimes. There we go.
Okay. You're going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll spin around and try again, like a, like a 360.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. And that is plenty of damage. Squish.
Get out of here! And then my last remaining thing, I'm gonna sprint over. How much can I move? 30?
You move 30.
Alright, I can make it to not quite. Yeah, I can't make it over, but maybe I can crossbow as my last thing.
You can't crossbow as well as make the 2 attacks with the sword.
That's true. Alright,
Yeah.
I EOT.
Okay. Din.
I can't see very many guys left. Someone come up here. Oh, I see that guy. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the only guy I see then. Which will be this one.
An 18's gonna miss.
hit? And I'll shoot him again.
23 will hit. And 24 damage. Splat. Harvick.
No, you don't. Harbeck's gonna kick this guy in the face so many times. Just so many kicks in the face.
Okay. Yep.
Is he done yet?
Yep. Yeah, that is actually enough to kill him.
Okay.
He drops the stein on the floor.
No, you don't. Harbeck picks up the stein
He's
and checks the
angered.
corpse for a green crystal.
Yes, there is a green crystal, but we're moving on to Breeg's turn. Breeg.
Oh. There are still things, huh?
Are you just looking around then?
Is that all of them? That was
I
a
got the
question
one that
for the
stole my
group.
cup.
I
think
got
that's
a
all of
few.
them.
I got a couple on my side. I home runned one actually. And I don't know if it's dead or not, but probably should be from that
Why
force.
is everybody moving? We're still in initiative order. Get back to where you were. Sneaking around. Breed can move because it's his turn.
That was 25 feet of movement. Now I'm going to take some more.
Tabern being cheeky.
Or be the Wonder
Can't
King.
run
There's
away.
no more creatures.
I don't see anything over here. And I guess that will be my turn.
Fantastic. When we get to the Spryjack's turn, there is an earth-shattering boom. Literally earth-shattering, as the black satchel-y thing that was thrown at the rock explodes. Where is my ruler? Okay.
Actually thing. I missed
Oh
part of the
crap,
story.
it's a column. I just
40
realized.
feet.
I am the best at chasing a guy who stole my cup. I'll rescue you all from the rubble.
40 feet.
Oh, we're so
Everybody except Harvick needs to roll a reflex save as large chunks of rock and molten rock shower. Ooh, I just accidentally went back a page. Let me jump back in so I can see the results of the rolls.
I like that roll. May not be
so what do we
enough,
got?
but I like it.
22, 20, 22.
1 second.
Tabern does not dodge molten rock. This is really going to hurt Tabern.
Oh.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't worry, I
If you
have gentle
successfully
repose
passed-
prepared.
If you
40
successfully
would
pass
be...
your saving throw, take
I'd have to sidestep here.
23 points of damage, unless you're a Brieg, in which case you may already have Uncanny Dodge, which I'm sure he's checking right now.
Yeah, he
23,
sure
did you
is.
say?
23,
This-
unless you have Uncanny Dodge.
This version of Brieg did not take enough levels in Rogue, so I'm
Oh,
going
he
to take that as 23.
Our
23
temporary hit
0.7.
points from before don't last through a long rest, right?
They do.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
do.
They
away.
They do.
Tabern, take 47 points of damage as you're showered by shards of rock and molten rock. And as you turn around to look at the source of the explosion, a large chunk of rock with a big glowing blue orb, not crystal, it's an important distinction, big glowing blue orb in the center of it comes strolling out of whatever that rock was that just exploded. And we'll have to see what happens with that next time
Next time.
on the
It
Legends of
yells,
Valcia.
I am Groot. No.
No, it
Real
doesn't
quick,
go.
just
I'm
a
good.
Misty escape action so that I don't forget when we start.
Yes, yeah, you can.
Will
you
move
can
me down
blink
there.
away as a reaction.
Watching
And I need to.
Tabern appear from the mist.
Right.
You guys need to get better at happening to walk out of range of these attacks before they happen.
Right, it's
tried.
fine. I'll just be here as the meat shield like I do.
Oh boy. I don't like the position you're in.
The squishiest.
I tried to accidentally walk out of range of the bomb.
You totally did. You totally did. The trick is to get something stolen, apparently.
So that's going to be the end of the session. Let's say a quick goodnight to YouTube so that we can have a quick chat to Twitch. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, you should definitely come check this out live. We record most Mondays over at twitch.tv/LlamaChomp, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. I don't know what that is, Eastern or Western, but
It's
9 p.m. Mountain Time.
11 Eastern and 8 Western. 8 Pacific.
By watch live,
Pacific.
he does mean that you can come sit in my bedroom with me and watch me play this game.
Yeah. It's
Just throwing that out there.
That is an
Yeah.
open invitation.
If you
Open
can find
invitations.
it.
If you can find it. All right, YouTube, we'll be back again very soon with some more Legends of Valcia. Hope you're enjoying it so far, but we will see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye, YouTubes.
You're the best, Tubes.